Hey everybody, it's me, Jonathan Miller, the voice of the Veil, the Moustache of Ceremonies, with your Exposure Wrestling video of the week. This week we go down to Newport Town, to the Dolman Theatre, for perhaps what was the loudest wrestling crowd I've seen at a show in a long time. For the great match between Lucky Bowden defending his Exposure Wrestling crown against the Wild One, Casey Wilde. Let's take you to ringside now for all the action.
Oh, Joe's gone after Pew.
Hang on, Ali, hang on.
Okay, whoa, okay, easy. Whoa, that's the expensive headset.
There's only people like you in this company.
That.
Settle down and listen to the best commentary you will have ever heard. Get on YouTube, Exposure Wrestling Entertainment, and listen to me and the lovely Spring talk about this neck. Terrible matchup. Here we go. Spring, how are you?
I'm well.
What is this?
Come on, sit down. Let him have
What
his
is
moment.
this?
Let him have his moment.
What is that? Get in that ring. Get in that ring before I knock you out, boy. Get in that ring.
Anyway,
You want to know something, Spring? Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Casey Wilde. You want to know the one thing they've all got in common?
they're great wrestlers.
They're all relics from a bygone era.
Hang on, I'm pretty sure he's younger than you.
He's coming out here dancing for the crowd with his 1980s tassels in the wind. And all they do is cheer it. I can't wait to see Casey Wilde get what he's got coming to him from Lucky Bowden tonight.
He is the challenger. This is Casey Wilde! And in the corner to my left, he is the current, reigning and defending Exposure Crown Champion from the House of Bowden. This is Lucky Bowden!
A very split crowd for Lucky Bowden. I mean, there are a portion of people that are cheering for him. And Joe, you've got to believe that's the respect he's built up from holding on to that crown for near over a year right now.
Spring, let me tell you something. The boys in the back, we all respect Lucky Bowden. He's doing it at the top level. That's where everybody wants to be. He's being chased day after day, yet he's still there. I respect Lucky Bowden.
It is a raucous crowd here in Newport for this match, folks. Casey Wilde been chasing this match for so long. He did get a one-on-one shot. And it was Lucky Bowden taking the shortcut, taking the easy way out, getting himself disqualified.
Spring, I'm going to stop you there. This is the problem. He has too much emphasis on the crowd. Get in there and do the work, like Lucky Bowden's been doing.
You see, you say that, however, the crowd can be a very important tool inside a wrestling match. When you are down on your back, where you are struggling to catch your breath, they can be the wind in your sails. They can give you that adrenaline rush. We've seen it time and time again, and I guess that's something that you used to have. You used to get the crowd in your corner, and you've lost hundreds of people cheering for you, which I believe helps in there.
What did I gain from them people though, Spring? I didn't gain this. This is Casey Wilde's third opportunity at this crown. Why? He keeps losing. Losing and losing, Spring.
I guess on paper, the history books do say that Casey Wilde lost. However, for those in attendance, you see Lucky Bowden getting himself disqualified, finding a way to not have to defend his crown.
That's still a loss for Casey Wilde.
Not much he could do about it, though. But regardless, no matter how it happens, no matter what the history books say, a year of dominance from Lucky Bowden. I mean, Joe, if you're in Casey Wilde's shoes right now, how do you beat someone that has so far been unbeatable?
Honestly, I don't really know. Lucky Bowden goes out there, he trains every day. He works hard at things he knows he needs to work hard at. He studies his opponents, and he knows how to get that job done. I have to believe he studied on Casey Wilde again and again and again. There's no complacency with him here.
Just listen to this crowd in Newport. This is electric. This is big fight feel. This is two cornerstones of Exposure Wrestling going toe to toe. And now it's Casey Wilde's turn to get ahead of steam. Sling blade from Casey Wilde.
Pandering to the crowd again.
A nice hip attack in the corner. Now picks up Bowden, vertical suplex. Think I know what's coming next, Joe.
I think we all know what's coming next. He does it every time, and it's such perfect technique. Look at this. Like I said, I respect Casey Wilde. I've had enough of him not respecting himself.
Falcon arrow to finish. The exclamation mark at the end of the sentence.
Why is he not going for the pin? He's got to go for the pin there, surely.
I think he knows. He knows he hasn't got Bowden beat just yet. I think he's smart enough to know that Bowden will kick out. So he is going right now. He's gone up top to end this one early. Casey Wilde's up. Oh, into the knees. Oh, wait, quick roll up, quick roll up. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
And that's what happens when you pander to the crowd. That's what happens when you go to the top rope and you give the crowd what they want, instead of working smart like you should be.
So what would you not have gone for a high risk offense?
No way. You would have pinned him there, you would have had the victory. That crowd would have been going home with Casey Wilde there.
I guess we will never know at this moment, folks, but Bowden found a way to get himself back in it. Oh, look at this fire from Casey Wilde coming back. Oh, but Nenzaguri will put him straight back down. Dodges the kick. And this is the thing, Joe, these two have been in the ring, as you said, so many times. Oh, TKO! They've been in the ring together so many times. Is there anything they haven't thrown yet?
That's the thing. I think that's what's going to be the game changer in this match, is that Lucky Bowden will be there, training hard, working on new things, whereas Casey Wilde believes he's got it all down. And I think that's going to be his downfall.
I love the energy here in the Dolman Theatre, folks. The Exposure faithful.
It's an incredible crowd here.
Absolute incredible atmosphere for this one.
It's got that big fight feel, wouldn't you think?
Oh, without a doubt. Casey Wilde could be the first man in over a year to beat Lucky Bowden. And it might even be longer than that. And now both men just trading shots back and forth, left and right. Running forearm from Casey and a back elbow. Oh, Nenzaguri kicks straight to the jaw.
This is a 50-50 split.
I'm just soaking this up. This energy is absolutely amazing. Big back elbow from Lucky Bowden. Oh, there's that mule kick
right
we've seen
there.
so many times.
The game is over. The game is over. There's no way he's getting up from that.
1, 2, 3, but no, Casey Wilde finds a way.
How is he doing that?
He has heart, he has soul, he has fighting spirit right now, and he is putting it all on show. As you said, Joe, this is big fight feel. If there is one time, one day where you have to kick out, even when you're down to your last breath, we are here, folks. Another mule kick. And a basement drop kick. But look, now look, this is it. How do you feel about this? Bowden now saying he's going to go to. He's pandering to the crowd.
The crowd have surely got to Bowden here. He wouldn't be doing this on any other occasion. The crowd have gotten to him, and he's just wanting to do what they want him to. This is going to go wrong here.
He's not as comfortable up here as Casey Wild is. High risk, high reward.
Whoa.
Oh, no water in the pool. Super kick from Casey Wild, and both men are down. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible.
Surely the first man to his feet here is going to be the man going on with the advantage.
Took the words straight out of my mouth. The referee up to 9. Both men just about up to their feet. And now these guys going head to head, nose to nose. Oh, a slap. But one in return. And now both men firing
Reversal.
back. Blocks it.
Ripcord.
Ripcord flatliner from Bowden. Ripcord flatliner. 1, 2. Kick out again from Casey Wild. This is exactly how much that crowd means right now. Both men giving 110%. And the crowd showing they appreciate it.
This is it now. Surely Bowden is lining this up.
Pump handle picks him up.
He's out.
Casey Wild reverses it. Oh, side effect from Casey Wild. Side effect. Goes for the pin. Goes for the pin.
He's hooked the leg. This could be it.
1, 2. Oh, Bowden out at 2.
That's what I mean with Lucky Bowden. He's got the best cardio. He's up again, kicking out from all of these big shots. There's no beating him.
But is this some frustration now being shown from Casey Wild?
Look at this. We've been here before. We knew the end game then. He's pandering to the crowd and it doesn't work for him.
Oh, look at this. Oh, dumped off the top rope. Again, Casey Wild going high risk, high reward. That's why it's called high risk ultimately. And now again, Lucky Bowden up top. Swanton bomb
That's
connects.
Pin him.
Wait.
What's he going for?
He's got him hooked. Going pump handle. Pump handle side slam. 1, 2, 3, and Bowden again retains.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the winner and still Exposure Crown Champion, Lucky.
I have to say something. That might go down as one of the best matches in Exposure Wrestling's history.
I'm not going to argue with you there, my friend. That was one hell of a match. Both men giving it all. But still, the Exposure crown holder, Lucky Bowden. Who can beat this guy, Joe? Have you got what it takes? Does David Eaton have what it takes?
All I'm going to need is one chance. I haven't got that crowd behind me pandering, telling me to get to that top rope anymore. It's all me. I'm focused, and I'm going for that crown.
I wish you the best of luck because you are going to need it, folks. That brings us close to our first half here for Exposure Wrestling. And that was one hell of a match.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for stopping by and enjoying our great video on the Exposure Wrestling channel. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, then please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, ring the bell, for notifications. Until next time, I've been Jonathan Millard, that's been Chris Bryce. Have a good evening. Take care.
I'm not defending my championship tonight because, you know, I'm too pretty.
She could be out 1, 2, 3. Cat Von Cage advances to the show. In Holy Card 3. And that was 2 9/10. Oh! Low blow to the referee. Nadia Sapphire again takes a shortcut.
The Wrestling Management are sad to inform you that Nadia Sapphire has not attended the venue this evening.